talk a little bit about this charity, do you know?
All right.
Okay, so we'll get.
Hello, good afternoon, and I'll tell you what. Lots of things have been happening to me today. Well, it's Darwin where I live, and Plymouth lost in the football, and what else is it? Oh, there's loads of things. But anyway, I've got somebody here to brighten our day up anyway, and he is back, everybody. Mr. Paul Campbell. Hello, Paul. How are you?
Hi. Yeah, hi, mate. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yes, I think it's the second time I'll be here. Second interview here. Always enjoy it coming on.
Good,
Okay.
good. Um,
Yeah.
Before you start, I just want to tell everybody what me, you, and Ailey and everybody else is doing about raising money for mine this year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Do you want me
Yeah,
to say or do I?
yeah. You carry on, mate.
Okay.
You carry on. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have to say it was your idea, Steve. So you take the credit for it. And yeah, we've organised an online Christmas Elvis weekend. As you know, I'm big on Elvis. I know you're an Elvis fan as well. And we just invited a few people. Haley's been great. Haley Jones as well. She's the other admin on the page. And there's a page which we'll give you a link later. And on our weekends, we've already got, I think, about 12 or 15 Elvis singers have
Oh,
pledged to do a 1 hour spot starting on December the 5th at 2. No, in the morning now. We've actually got a couple of Australian singers starting at 10 o'clock. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, right through till 9 o'clock at night. And some great singers, some of the really quality guys,
yeah,
obviously
yeah,
good
yeah.
friends, and a few people who just love singing. And what I've said to them is, Steve, is it's like the first Saturday in December, and so a lot of people will be putting their Christmas tree up, won't they? And the
Mm.
decorations. And I don't know about you, but when I'm with the family, I love that when you put a Christmas tree up. You always have some Christmas songs in the background, don't you? So
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
told the guys, yeah, and it's just to get you in the mood for Christmas. So I've told the guys to do some Christmas songs. So try and do like at least 4 or 5 of the repertoire. Um, Elvis did 3 Christmas albums, so he sang a lot of Christmas songs, and he sang a lot of the old favourites, Silent Night and Come All Ye Faithful, as well as the ones which he's known for, like Blue Christmas and Santa
yeah,
Claus is Coming to Town. He did a lot of those really great songs. But as I said to the guys, he just sing some Christmas songs as well in the style of Elvis. There's a few like, have you heard a song called It'll Be Lonely This Christmas by Mud?
yeah,
You know
yeah,
that one?
yeah.
It'll be lonely this Christmas.
Christmas.
And a lot of people, some people think that is an Elvis song actually. And
Yeah,
because Les Gray, who was the singer from Mud, he sort of styled himself a bit on Elvis, if you remember. And they were a great band. They were a good rock and roll band, Mud. And they had all sorts of, they had that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Love your tiger beat. They had that one and loads of the songs. But
yeah,
that Christmas song is really lovely Christmas song. It'll be lonely this Christmas. And he sings it very much in the style of Elvis, even though Elvis was alive when it was made, but he never sang it, Elvis never sang that. But I don't mind if people sing some songs like that as well on that weekend. So it'll be a nice selection of Elvis songs and Christmas songs. And what we're going
yeah.
to do is then we're going to put a link, a PayPal link, or is it a crowdfund me? Is it, Steve? What are you going to do? A link?
Yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to put a crowdfund page up. We're starting it today, actually, from today onwards. So
Oh, great.
we're asking everybody to do it today. Me and Lady's going to do it. We started doing it now,
Yeah,
getting around to everybody. So
yeah, just raise a few quid for an excellent charity and very much in focus at the moment, isn't it?
well, yeah,
The
because
mind.
it's mental health, isn't it? And we're going through. Everybody's going through problems at the moment.
Yeah, yeah. Most people are probably feeling a bit down and a bit negative, but if you have got problems anyway, with all this lockdown. It's really sad for people, especially people who are on their own. I feel sorry for people who haven't got family.
I just said, it's like I said earlier on one of my shows. I said, I've got 5,000 people on there, and if anybody, kind of just donate a pound, that's
Yeah,
five
yeah,
thousand quid. You
yeah,
know,
it'd be great.
we're not, so all we're just asked, and all the money doesn't come to us. Let me stress this: it goes right to the charity, so we don't have nothing to do with it. So when you
Yeah,
donate, it goes right to the charity. We don't have nothing to do with it, and that's it.
yeah, that's the way. Yeah, that's the way it should be. That's good. Yeah,
And
so we're
that's
looking
what we
forward to
do.
it. Yeah, it
Yeah,
should be a fun weekend. So in the Australian, there's still a couple of gaps in as well. If any Elvis singers or anybody wants to sing some Christmas songs, they're welcome. I fill it with a couple of our friends. Like I know Rachel Wheatland wants to sing. Going to get her involved. And two of the
yeah,
other good
yeah.
singers, we've got just to fill the gaps. But we've got a full range of singers there.
We
It should be
don't,
really good.
and also, Paul, we don't. They don't have to be Elvis ETAs, do they?
Not really. No, I think it's just. I think that time of year we like listening to nice singers, don't we? We're all
Yeah, that's
Elvis
it. Yeah,
fans, and
yeah, yeah,
there'll be a lot of songs sung. But yeah, it'd be good. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So it's December
Paul.
5th and 6th. Let me just tell you what page it's on. It's called Elvis Tributes Artists Go Live. That's the page. But we'll also be streaming it as well on the Porthcawl Elvis Festival page because that's got like 6,000 members. It gives you a lot more coverage. And Steve, are you able to do something on StreamYard as well on the
Yeah,
Crossroads?
we're doing something on here. Yeah,
You can
and
sort of broadcast it as well.
we're going to broadcast everything, and also on Skype.
Oh, great. That'd be good. Yeah.
So we got everything sorted out for that. So we're up to things. Paul, I really appreciate what you're doing, and the last few weeks I've been looking at all your live feeds, what you've been doing,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
and some people's been watching it, and they're thinking, thank God we got people like this who's on giving, playing music, because at the moment everybody is low, really
Mm,
low and really down, and when they got somebody to come on and play music and stuff like that, it really cheers people up, doesn't it?
definitely, definitely. And there's loads of guys who've been, unselfishly giving their time, singing for hours and hours. Some guys are on like every day, aren't they? And I go on the weekend because I'm still working Monday to Friday. So on the weekend, I usually do just for my own pleasure. But if I give a bit of pleasure to a couple of people as well, and some people don't want to hear singers, and we'll listen to singers all day, won't we? But I love it because I go on to There's a fantastic page actually, the Cavern Bar, in Liverpool.
All
Have
right,
you heard
yeah,
of the Cavern?
yeah,
They do a live stream all day. It's fantastic. I go on that, and this guy's
yeah,
playing the guitar, lots of Beatles songs, and I listen to that, because
yeah.
I'm the Elvis, of course. Elvis tribute artist is a great page. It sings most of the day, and it's great fun. Yeah, and as you say, it just lifts people a bit. That's good.
Yeah, but I find now is that when people get in contact with me, like Elvis, ETAs get in contact with me, it's a pleasure
Mm.
because they really care what they're singing. They really, it comes from the art. When they're singing like Elvis songs, it really,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, it really does. And one person reminded me of something the other day, Dave Smith.
yeah,
And
Dave.
yeah, I had Dave on, and he sung a particular song, and I kind of like had to take my specs off because tears were coming down my face. I have
Mhm.
never, honestly, I have never heard anything like that in my life. What he
Oh, he's
sung, it was fantastic.
got a lovely
Oh,
voice, Dave. Beautiful voice. And quite like Elvis as well, his voice. And he's the
yeah,
Welsh
yeah,
champion. I think he's 4 times he's won the Welsh championship, so he's the
is
Welsh
he? Is
Elvis.
he?
Yeah,
Oh,
four
he's
times
on.
Welsh champion.
He's on, and I'm talking about
Oh,
him. Sorry,
oh, Dave.
Dave. Sorry.
I just wish you had Dave.
Yeah,
No, we
yeah,
say
look,
I met Stephen Paul. Yeah. Dave, yeah, he's a great guy, and he's what a singer. We're supposed to
Yeah.
be doing a show, actually, me and Dave up in Pontypool area. We were in March. We sold quite a few tickets for it, and I think we're just waiting really for a chance to get up there and sing. So hopefully, by about February we'll be able to put that show on. People who've got the tickets, they're still valid, of course. So
Yeah.
they've got fans up there, that way. So it
Yeah.
should be hopefully soon.
I was speaking to somebody. Well, I was speaking to somebody the other day on one of the Elvis app pages,
Mm.
and some people think that only some, they are when they go on and sing Elvis songs, they don't really care about what they're singing. Do you think that?
Mm, I don't think so. No, I think it depends. We're all different. And you listen to most of the guys, they really into it, aren't they? They love them. Those if it's one of the big songs like "How Great Thou Art," or if you're singing "My Way," you can't help but get
Yeah,
emotionally involved with
yeah,
the song.
yeah,
And some people are different to others. Some people just treat it just as a bit of fun, and
yeah,
they'll.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Okay. What's the first song then? What you going to sing?
well, I'm going to sing. Fair enough. This is a song which I sound quite loud. It's Michael Bublé sort of style. I do a bit of Michael Bublé, sing a bit of swing. I love a bit of swing. I the swing music, and I used to sing it quite a lot in the care homes. So I'm going to plug in my super duper new thing. Okay, I should improve the
Okay, you
quality.
carry on.
And tell me. So I'll give you a quick song. Okay, hopefully this will be better quality. Can you hear me? Is it coming through?
Yep, that's all right.
Okay.
Yep.
Just hopefully this should be a little bit, with going through a sort of sound device thing here, which I got. So it's a song
Okay.
called "Ain't That a Kick in the Head," Dean Martin style, also done by Robbie Williams. The Robbie Williams version, so on, I know. Okay, can you hear the music? How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her, she kissed me. Like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Well, the room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged me back. Like the sailor said, quote, "In out the hole of the boat, my head keeps spinning. I go to sleep, I keep grinning. Isn't this just the beginning? 'Cause my life is gonna be beautiful. We got the sunshine enough to spread. Just like that fella said, tell me quick, ain't that a kick in the head?" So lovely, yeah. Like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Like the sailor said, quote, "Ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to bed, I keep grinning. Isn't this just the beginning? Oh, my life is gonna be beautiful. We got her, she's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out that king size bed, and I couldn't be any happier, or I'd be sick. Oh, tell me quick, yes, tell me quick, tell me quick, ain't that a kick in the head?
Whee.
Okay, the headphones now.
That's much better.
Because sometimes with streaming, the music will be sometimes. But hopefully, I
Yeah,
can
can be. Yeah.
hear you.
All right.
Okay, is that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. Brilliant. That's really good. Yeah. Um,
Okay.
I want to talk to you about something else. So, um, Rod Stewart at the moment is going. We all know Rod Stewart, don't we? We all know him, right?
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Well, what's happening is at the moment he's going through problems at the moment with mental illness.
Is he?
Yeah,
Didn't know
yeah,
that.
it's going through depression and stuff like that, and and he supports the charity that we're going to do on the 5th and the 6th, Mind,
Oh,
and
good.
and he says that if it wasn't because them Mind helping him to get sorted out and everything, even though he doesn't think no more that he's a star, he's just a person.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
that's what.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
So
Yeah. So he's, because even with all his money that he's got and all the friends he's got, he still needs help from
yeah,
people who
yeah,
know what they're doing, professionals, and
yeah, yeah. So
it's amazing, isn't it?
it is amazing because the trouble is, also, he that's what he wants, isn't it? He needs help, so he's gone to get help. So that's what he wants to do,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, yeah. If he needs it, and in this position, how many people who are poor and got nothing? How many those people need it? Amazing. But he's a good
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
He's a really decent fellow, isn't he? And what a voice, great voice, and what a great entertainer. He's well
yeah,
said,
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
he?
yeah.
You know,
So,
one of the
Paul,
classics.
instead of Elvis all the time, what other music do you like singing?
Yeah, as I said, I like that swing music. I do have like a, a, a repertoire of swing music, like things like "That's Life." I like Michael Bublé's songs. I do sing like a couple of his numbers. I also like ska and reggae. I got into that for a while, and I did go out as a ska and reggae act for a short while, but I don't do that anymore. What I do enjoy though is the Blues Brothers, and I've got a friend called Brian. We go out as a Blues Brothers duo, and obviously we don't now, but normally Christmas time we get 2 or 3 bookings and some nice ones. We work Christmas New Year's Eve and that, and we do like a little Blues Brothers act, myself and Brian Keating, great
All
guy,
right.
and we was getting quite popular that, and we were getting quite a few bookings on that, and obviously that's all finished. So
Everybody
it's
likes
like,
the Blues Brothers, don't they?
it's some great soul music. It's just great soul music, like I'm a soul man, doo-doo-doo. And
Yeah.
it's like some of the Elvis he does Flip Flop and Fly. There's the version of that which Elvis sang, and also in the film The Blues Brothers, they actually do a version of Jailhouse Rock as well. So I sing that one. What we do, we sing one song each. We do usually, and we put a bit of comedy in as well, because what we do, um, we get people up from the audience. Like Brian's got a whip, and he gets somebody up from the audience, and he puts a cigarette in their mouth and pretends to. Doesn't quite whip people, but the whip is going. We do rawhide then, which is quite good.
Mm.
And I usually pretend I come behind and take the cigarette out, and when he whips in because they shut their eyes, and then we got nuns outfits, and we get one of the ladies, usually St. Webber's birthday, and we'll get them up dressed as a nun, and we'll sing oh happy days, that song. Get them to sing and
Yeah.
dance about
Yeah.
it. So good fun. So I love that, and of course I just like only I love. I do like a medley of Shakin' Stevens songs, and yeah, good old rock and roll. Chuck Berry, brilliant, and the Beatles.
Yeah.
Always love the Beatles. And the other one I love is Bowie, David Bowie. I'm a big Bowie fan as well.
Yeah, you're a bit of
But
a
that's it.
David Bowie fan, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah, and I do sing some Bowie songs. Yeah, and I just love it. I went to see him twice. I was a Bowie fan actually before I became an Elvis fan, and I went from Beatles. I was a Beatles fan, then a Bowie fan, and then sort of drifted into Elvis. And so it's weird, but I love good music, anything decent, any rocky music. But I love some of those lovely ballads as well that the Beatles did. Were beautiful, weren't they? Great talented
They are.
songwriters, and Bowie's immense talent. Some of the songs are incredible.
Yeah.
I sing like things like "Oh You Pretty Things" and "Changes," and great, and then he did some great dancing records like Let's Dance, songs like that. Love
Yeah,
Bowie.
yeah, yeah. I've been
Just
starting playing. I've been starting playing Beatles and a lot on my radio station because people keep on saying, I want you playing Beatles, and all that lot. So I'll do it.
yeah, some great
So
music. Love it.
do you know what? I can't. I'm surprised, really. In 7 days when I started this radio station, I nearly got around about 3,000 people joining.
Great.
Listening in. You know, you know, So
Man.
what's your next song you're going to sing for us?
Um, well, should we do a Christmas song? I'll do one Christmas song, and it's the sort of
Yeah, go
uh,
on. I don't mind you do Christmas songs. Let's
it's
get.
a little. This is one called "It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas" because it's true, isn't it? It is a bit beginning to look a bit like Christmas, and there will be people putting it. Quite a few people putting their decorations up today and then tomorrow. I'm just
Yeah,
keeping
yeah,
mine up in
fine.
the attic. Okay. All right. So I'm going to sing this one. Okay. I'm going to go back over to this now. To this one. This is a Michael Bublé version as well.
Okay.
It's to look a lot like Christmas. And so I'll slow introducing it. A long intro. Haley, how are you, Haley? You? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere I go. You look at the 5 and 10, it's Christmas once again, with candy canes and silver lights aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of high-long boots and a pistol that shoots the wish of burning and then dolls that will talk, go for a walk in the hope of Janice and Jane. And Mum and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere I go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel and one in the park as well. The sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing within your heart. All the advents so now the only Christmas advents. It's nice,
Yeah.
but you can get songs by December the 20th. Last time. It's beginning to look like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas once more.
Brilliant. Oh
Yep.
yes. I've been saying to my wife, Paul, I want my Christmas tree up.
Oh, it's a bit early for that. Mine's up in the attic, staying up there for a bit longer.
Yeah.
I think December the 5th. That weekend, of course, we got the show on, so we might be a start. Because my kids are growing up, they're all 29. My sister's coming up in soon, so they don't live with us
God.
anymore. But yeah, it's,
God.
it's nice. It's
Is
nice
it
when
just
the
you and your
kids are
wife?
around. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Is it
we don't know what we're going to do. We're going to hopefully see my sister and my brother, but and we'll see how it goes, isn't it? Nobody really knows what it's going to be like, do they? I mean,
no, we
if it's
don't,
only
do we?
two families can, if it's only two families can meet, and some people there's 4 or 5 different households in the idea together. I think really you should relax it just for those couple of days. And I think as long as you're
Yeah.
sensible, isn't it? I think if anyone was really ill and really with problems, then obviously they've got to perhaps think twice. But for healthy young people, to miss Christmas, it would be awful, wouldn't it? And again, it's the mental health thing comes back to, doesn't it? This is a pretty miserable time if you're on your own or if you can't see your family, isn't it?
Yeah, it
It's,
is. Yeah. Yeah.
so especially
It's,
January, then you've got January, which is even more. And January is a miserable month for everybody, so we need lightening up really.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm lucky, see, really, because on the 6th of December, on the 6th, it's my birthday,
Yeah, yeah.
right? It's my birthday, and also it's my wedding anniversary.
Oh, right.
So really, I'm
Okay.
lucky. I'm lucky. I'm getting free entertainment.
Yeah, you've got some great singers on this Sunday. Dave Smith is singing on the Sunday, I believe. And we got
Yeah, yeah,
Joe from Australia. I've got the list is available on it's on the Portugal website as Facebook page. But the list of all the singers is there. You've got some great guys, some of my friends, Patrick McCarthy and my friend Eddie V will be there, of course, on Saturday. So yeah, we've got some nice entertainment lined up.
yeah.
But
Are they coming on? Are they coming on after each other? Then are they?
yeah, well, I thought we'd do, Steve. I mean, perhaps you could sort of introduce a couple, and talk
Yeah,
about them and say, especially if you had them on your show, you could do a
yeah,
little. I think it's nice for people to chat rather than just do total singing. It's great when people
yeah,
tell us a few things about themselves and
yeah, yeah.
talk in general. What Christmas means to me.
Yeah, we will do. We
Um,
will do. Yeah,
let me
we'll
just tell
see.
you about another. Sorry, carry on.
No, no, you carry on.
Yeah, I'm thinking about next year, and this, the Portugal Elvis Festival was cancelled. Well, we've sort of tentatively, several of the pubs down there have organised, and we've committed anyway. We haven't booked anything, but several of the pubs down there and the High Tide as well have committed. They said they're going to do an Elvis weekend on March the 12th, an Elvis weekend in Portugal, and hopefully we'll have 4 or 5 pubs. It all depends, obviously. You can't really plan majorly, but um, all being well, and the vaccines hopefully be up and running then. And if things go well, we could. So people have already booked caravans, I know, for that weekend, March the 12th, 13th, and it's good weekend because it'll coincide with 2 things. First of all, it's the Elvis launch night, which we do every year. High Tide does this, and they have an evening of entertainment in the High Tide with all Elvis singers, and that's like £10 a ticket to go in. And there's several of the pubs have said they're going to have Elvis singers as well on Saturday and Sunday. And also it's what they call the Rockabilly Weekend as well, whereas the Rockabilly Gang is a big following of rockabilly music, which is like rock and roll, but it's American West Coast,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Southern. It's a sort of different style of rock and roll, but great. So that weekend is, if it comes off, it's going to be a really big one. So perhaps people put that in their diaries. And you want to get the High Tide haven't announced anything yet, so I think they're still waiting to hear to see what goes on. But it should be, and let's hope that then that's the start of summer, and we can get back to normal March. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it? I think January, February we're going to be pretty quiet anyway, aren't we? But that'd be
Well, if
nice.
we, if it goes ahead, then me and Michelle's on a train going up there because that's going to be good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we'd have quite a few Elvis singers, and
Yeah, yeah,
see how it goes.
yeah. I've been to Portugal a few times, but
Yeah.
unfortunately not for the Elvis event. Oh,
Yeah, well, that'll be September the main event. Obviously, that's all going to
yeah.
be all going to be
Do you
good.
actually do you
And
actually organise it then? Do you? Are you the
Well,
organizer?
no, I get involved with one or two venues. I sort of throw my hat in. One particular venue, I organise everything there. I sing in one place, but I try and help out if I can. Come up with some ideas, some stupid ideas, and yeah, the main event is organised by the committee of the High Tide and the Portcore Festival. Peter Phillips and his crowd, and they do a great job, So they may not decide that it's not worth doing. You will see how it goes. Of course, that area as well. In April is the Elvis Benidorm Festival, which again that's going to come round. So hopefully it was cancelled last year. So a lot of us have booked our plane, the planes and the hotel for the Elvis Benidorm Festival. That's fantastic. That is Elvis in the sun by the pool. It's brilliant,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So that's April, the 24th of April. So
okay, guys,
events.
We'll put all that down on my Facebook and it'll go on our website.
Yeah. I mean, it's all these events are usually listed on one of the pages,
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully this year, see if we can get some sort of events going. But then again, you got to say with events, big festivals now, they're going to be still in jeopardy, aren't they? Because if it's, there's still coronavirus around, it makes a maximum of 50 people or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we shall see.
Okay, what else are you going to sing for us now?
Well, what would you like? Do you have an Elvis song? There's a nice I do all these slow songs in here, getting a bit sort of old and a bit knackered. But I do this one. It's called All That I Am. It's called the Elvis song. It's called All That I Am.
Okay.
Find it. Okay. Let me plug my thing in again. Gone later, Steve. Who's next after me?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice big guitar.
Okay.
All that I am, or ever hope to be, lies in your hands. You are my destiny. When you're in my arms, I rule. And when we're far apart, how cruel the world. All that I want, is to be here to you, to spend my life, making it clear to you. You are my heart, my soul, my dream come true. All that I am, because of you. All that I am, is to be near to you, to spend my life, making it clear to you. You are my heart, my true. All that I am, because of you. Because of you. Because of you.
Really, well done.
Okay, Steve?
Yeah. I can't see you now. Can't see. Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
That's better. That's fair. So have you got anything planned out for the rest of this year then?
For this year. No, as I say, it's sad really. December is a busy month for me normally. I've got my day job, which has slowed down because I'm a driver as well. I told you last time I was on drive cars. I deliver cars all around the country. I deliver it to Derby or Preston, and I got a train, pick another one up. So that's my job, which I love doing it. I had Thursday and Friday, it was no work because all the garages are shut in England. And of course, the garage is open in Wales, but you pick up a car in Wales, it generally is going to England or vice versa. So the workers dries up a little bit. So it's going to be a bit quieter next week or two. But there'll probably be a backlog then. That's what happened in the summer. So I've got that to keep me busy, and I'll drive cars up until Christmas. But yeah, normally, I would have at least like 6 or 7 bookings in December, and of course New Year's Eve
Yeah,
is when we all like to make some money, over Christmas, and it's not so bad for me because it's all part time. But some guys are going to lose like 4 or 5 grand over Christmas or December, and some chaps I know have already lost like £15,000 salary this year, and some of
yeah,
them, they're really really struggling. It's awful to think the entertainment business has really slowed down, and it's sad as well. I've seen some guys putting their equipment up for sale, selling their speakers, their phones. I said for their skins, and a lot of businesses, even like plasterers and plumbers, they're going to, and well, anybody who's struggling, they could sell all their equipment. It's not going to bounce back quickly, is it? For those people, it's going to be tough. So December's normally, a great month for me. I love it. I enjoy it. Busy, busy,
yeah, yeah.
and we'll see what happens. But I stay healthy. That's the main.
That's it, isn't it? It's been so
Quality
hard
time.
this year, isn't it?
Yeah, it has. These lockdowns. I mean, I've got a few my own opinions, and it's not always popular, but I sometimes feel, there's sometimes the cure, the medicine is worse than the original disease. I'm not sure if these lockdowns are working 100%. And
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
So,
know. Some people don't like to hear me saying that, but there are scientists and professors who say that that we should look after the vulnerable, really protect the vulnerable, of course. But then healthy people, how are they going to get it? But anyway, it's quite become quite a controversial subject, hasn't it? That
mm, mm. The trouble
it's a
is,
bit,
so it's we live in a world now which is really hard, isn't it? Because every day we don't know what's happening. The government keep changing things all the time, don't they?
yeah, that is the problem. Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen on December 2nd, whether with England, they're going to have another sort of lockdown. We'll see. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
hopefully next year, so say by March, get some music going. I'm missing the live music. I just miss him. Not singing myself, obviously, but I'm missing going out to
yeah.
a good night,
Um,
some
I
live
want to
music.
talk. I want to talk about you and Eddie, basically. Um,
Yeah, my mate Eddie. Yeah, he's a
yeah,
character, isn't he?
I just want to talk about it because I always wanted to bring it up. I hope you don't mind.
Yeah,
But
okay, yeah.
I think it's so funny watching you two singing together, and because you cheer everybody up. You go to his place. Sometimes you stay there, and
Yeah, yeah.
what's he like? What's he like when he's off camera and stuff? You know,
he's, he's very much the same, He's funny. He talks, he don't stop talking, but I don't stop talking as well. And he's got a lovely little family up there, in Yorkshire. And yeah, he's got one of his eyes is not good. He's
yeah,
partially sighted in one of his eyes, and that stops him doing some of the things he can't drive and that. And he's got a few
yeah,
that he doesn't get out. So I tell him to get out and about. He does go for walks now, but he's pretty healthy. He enjoys life up there. He just does what he does. He sings every day on his little page, and he's a good guy, but he obviously, like myself, he's been curtailed this year with his music, and he's over the years he's been quite a successful singer, entertainer,
Yeah.
and it's his
Yeah.
personality, which wins it for him. And he's great compare. He's very good at comparing events.
Is it?
And yeah, he sometimes insults people. He'll say something, and you can't say that, but he gets away with it. Well, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
I
did you?
met him about.
How did you two come together then? How did you meet
Well,
you two?
Elvis World, really, for Elvis. Porthcawl mostly. He was regular host at a venue in Porthcawl, and I sort of, I think on Facebook he said, I started singing Elvis songs, and I thought I'd give it a go, and he invited me to come and sing some Elvis songs. And in fair play, he's given a lot of people opportunities like that, to come and sing on the stage. And I helped him out then. I helped him with the comparing, lugging the equipment. Then eventually, I became like a main part of the Porthcawl, and Eddie's actually stopped doing it because he had other gigs to do. He was getting more lucrative work up north, so he stopped doing it. But
And
he doesn't do
and also you two recently lost a dear friend, didn't you?
yes, Lolly Guest. Yes, she was a smacking girl, and she's 61 years old, 63. And she was gone. She was a singer. She was a great singer, entertainer. Eddie knew her a lot better than me. Eddie met her several times. Yeah, it's quite
Yeah. Are you going to sing? Are you going to sing us some last couple of songs?
one more song, and then I'll pack it in. Then okay, so I'll do one more this time.
Okay, thank you.
I don't be in queue with me. I've been done a tip this morning.
All right.
Be rock and roll,
Okay.
Okay. Okay, this is a D9 song. We're Italian. You speak Italian? Let me plug my thing in.
No, I don't speak Italian. No. Me speak Italian? No.
Right. Is that coming through?
Yep.
Napoli. I love
Is what they say.
When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world starts to shine, because you drunk too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ring-a-ting-a-ting, ting-a-ling-a-ding, and you'll sing, Vita Bella, Vita Bella. Hearts will play, tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. Well, the stars make you drool, just like pasta fazool, that's amore. Well, it sees the streets, cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, and you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, don't you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
It's sure I like the big pizza pie, that's amore.
That's amore.
When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore.
Oh, amore. Ting-a-ling-a-ting, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and we'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play, tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. Lucky fella. Well, stars make you drool, just like pasta fazool, that's amore.
Amore.
When you dance down the street with the clouds at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream and you know You're not dreaming, Signore. Scusami, don't you see? I can hold Napoli, that's amore. That's amore.
Yeah,
Dun,
done.
dun. Well done, well done. Paul, I'm going to let you go because I know that your wife is there kind of saying, come on, come on.
Shopping. Get my
Yeah,
mask on and get down B&Q. Then Tesco's and B&Q. And it's horrible weather here in Wales. But there we go.
I know.
Thank you,
Paul,
Steve.
thanks again. Thanks again.
Yep. All the best.
Oh,
Ta-ra, mate.
I'll
All the
speak
best.
to you later. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, folks, next up at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Yeah, got 10 minutes. We got the lovely Tom, and I can see him now on there. And he's going to be on in a minute at 6 o'clock. Um, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to that one tonight. We got plenty more to come, so don't go anywhere. Don't forget, folks, we're raising money for Mind. Um, get in contact if you want to donate anything. Get in contact with Ailey, and she will direct you to the site. Or it's all over the place. The site is. Don't forget, it goes straight to the charity. It goes to Mind Mental Health, right? And that's where it goes. You know, even if you donate £1, it will help. So, and it goes right to the charity. Don't worry about that. Also, um, Tom is up next, so I will see him in a minute. In the meantime, adios, amigo. Right.